Hi and karibu sana to the Voice of the Youth. My name is Yucabeth Mora. Here in the Voice of the Youth, we speak the truth and bring hope to the youths. My name is Yucabeth Mora, and today we have a very wonderful guest with us. A very young man who is an entrepreneur, has his own business, which he is doing them online. Mr. Peter,
Yes.
karibu sana.
Asante.
Mr. Peter, you've witnessed last year's protest.
Yes.
You've also witnessed this year's protest.
Mm-hmm.
How can you describe the current situation in Kenya?
Okay. Thank you very much for having me in your show. And to answer your question, I can say the current situation in our country is really wanting. The political atmosphere is quite heavy. We are seeing protest, increased tension, and growing frustration over the high taxation and poor service delivery to the common wananchi. So my take is it is really wanting, and I hope the government is and will be able to listen to the voices of the youth as we try to air out our grievances.
Mr. Peter,
Yeah.
as a young Kenyan,
Mhm.
what challenges you and others, maybe your friends or other youths in general, have faced?
Okay. Top of the list is unemployment. That is really something that is facing each and every young youth in this country. You can see the employment sector is really not. There are no new job opportunities for those young lads who have just finished campus and are ready to join the job industry. There is really lack of employment. You can see it is quite hard for people to get to earn a living. As for me, I thought I can conquer that issue by providing or ensuring I am doing something that is productive. That's by through my online business.
You have an online business.
Yes.
And do you think those youths are being heard by the government?
The youths are really feel unheard, and they're also overlooked and tired. The gap between the leadership and the common wananchi is really getting wider. So, in terms of the youths trying to air out their grievances, it turns out that they are not being really heard. Yeah, that is according to my opinion. Yeah.
And when we say youths going out to protest, people saying that the Gen Zs are outside here protesting, wasting our time. Do you think the people outside there, more of them are Gen Zs?
I can say the grievances cuts across all ages. It is not only the Gen Z, but also the other generations, our parents and also our grandparents. It is an issue that is cutting across all ages, groups, and also gender. Yeah.
That's very nice. And can you tell us more about your business? When did you start your business?
Yeah. So my business is an online business. I sell through the digital platforms, that is Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, whereby I usually get my items from a wholesaler. I package them, then I sell them at a retail price. How I do this is by reaching out to a larger audience through the social media platforms, that is TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. I do my post over there, and when an interested party comes, I usually provide the services that I have indicated there on my platform.
Why did you decide this? Many people have shops. Many people have decided to go online. Why did you decide to go online? How did this idea came up?
Okay, for I can say for in order for me to go online, I saw the current situation of the market. You can see there are large companies.
When did you start selling?
I started selling at around 2020. That is
during COVID.
during the COVID era. Yeah. So during that time, as we can all remember, most people or some of the people, they lost their jobs due to companies downsizing. Yeah, we can also see that there were very many objections or many objectives that people had to face during this time. They had to earn a living. They had to provide food for their families. So I saw it is best if I sat down and started something that is going to earn me money, that is through selling of clothes online. So I set up my page and my digital platform, and I was able to start my business. I was able to provide for me and my family. Yeah, that is how I started my business.
How was business before protest?
Before protest, the business was quite okay. I was able to make sales.
You had a large number.
I was able to reach to serve many clients in a day. Yeah, but now since the protest began, you'll find many shops of many businesses in the CBD are closed down. Yeah, why is this? Because of fear of looting, fear of vandalism. Yeah, so during this time, it is quite hard for me to reach out to my clients. Yeah, you are finding that some of the roads have been blocked, so you cannot reach out to your clients. You cannot deliver your goods to your clients, which becomes really hard for me to keep my business afloat. Yeah.
And what's your take on, you're going to buy your goods from the wholesale, and then you're coming to sell them to your audience? How is it? How is the market?
Okay, I can say according to me, as a small business entrepreneur, there's a difference between me and the big business. For example, the big business have access to capital, they have access to logistics, and also access to government networks. On my side, I rely on creativity. I also rely on community support through my friends who give me referrals, and also digital platforms, as I said before. Digital platforms like TikTok, Facebook, that is where I really rely on that in order to make my sales of the day. Yeah, but some policies, they tend to favor large corporations, but not the small hustlers. Yeah.
Do you think online sellers have a more advantage to the ones you go on physical shops, or is there any difference?
There's really a big difference. For an online seller, it is more of an online shop. So the shop is really not physical. It is something that you've created a presence online.
But it allows you to sell in all the places.
Yeah, the advantage is I'm able to reach out to a larger audience.
Someone who is in Kitale and you are in Nairobi, and someone who is in Mombasa, that's a very big advantage.
Yeah.
When we look at the working clients, if you're in Mombasa, you have to sell to those ones, only those who are in Mombasa. That's a very, very good idea. In your own opinion, Mr. Peter, do you think there's a solution between the government and the youths?
Yeah, in my opinion, there is a solution. There's always a solution. And some of the solutions, I think, or what can be done, I can say the government can reduce taxation for small business owners. Yeah, the government can reduce the rate at which they tax small business owners. It becomes hard for someone to start a business when you look at the legal fees of obtaining licenses. It's quite high, and you're starting a small business. You cannot compare to a large organization which is able to fund their licensing. They already have the logistics, and as I said before, they have the government networks. Yeah, for me, a small business owner, I can say the government can reduce the taxation for small businesses. Another thing, I can say the government should create a youth-friendly funding programs. Youth-friendly funding programs with membership, whereby an individual like I can approach the institution and request for a loan, and be able to get the loan and pay it with ease.
It's hard for the youth to work in and get loans.
Yeah, for if you are unemployed, You cannot just walk into a bank without even a pay slip for them to look at so that they can guarantee you a loan. You don't have maybe a plot of land that you can offer the title deed as a guarantee.
You don't even have a car.
You don't even have a car, a logbook to ask for a loan in the banking institutions. Yeah. Another thing I think the government, or I would like the government to do, is they should introduce digitized and simplified licensing systems. Yeah, in order for me to start my own business, I need to get several licenses in order for me to have my business running. So if the government can digitize that process and make it simpler, make it easier, smoother for me to apply for the license and also get them, it will be very nice. Last but not least, I like also the youth. This is an advice to the youth. I like the youth to engage more with the government, with the leaders. They should also be able to speak out. While they're speaking out, they can also stay organized. They can do it organized. Yeah, not just going outside there picketing, but to have a forum on how they are going to air out their grievances. And also, each youth should have a voter's card. A voter's card is your voice. When it comes to the ballot, your vote is your voice. So both for the government and for us individuals, those are some of the things I think we should do.
And for the youth who is listening for you outside there, he or she thinks to start a business you have to have a large number of capital. So how was it for you?
For me, I can say I did not have a large amount of capital. Yeah. What I did, I saved up for some period of time, and once I was able to reach a certain amount, I did a proper business plan. I had a business plan written down, and I decided to follow through with the business plan in order to start my business. So to answer your question, you don't need a large capital. You just need to be organized and have a strategic business plan that will help you.
That's a very, very wonderful and powerful comment from Mr. Peter. We appreciate you for coming. You have social media handles that people can reach.
So you can reach at TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. That is Clady Affordable. So you just go there, click on the profile, and make an order. I'll be very happy to serve you. Yeah.
Thank you for coming. And to my lovely people, I appreciate your time. Keep on 3STONES. Don't forget to subscribe. Till next time. Bye-bye.